Why do we always feel the pressure to become someone completely new at the start of the year? It's not about reinventing yourself into someone else, it's about becoming a better version of the person you already are. Hey everyone, it's about to be the start of a brand new year, and you know what that means? The internet and conversations are full of new year, new me. But honestly, why do we need to be someone new? You're still you, and that's not just okay, it's a great thing. Think of the start of the year as opening a new chapter in your book. The story evolves, the plot thickens, but the main character, you, stays the same. Yet every year we feel this intense pressure to become a completely different person, as if we're supposed to erase everything we've been through or who we are. And let's be real, most of the time, those unrealistic new me resolutions barely make it past the first year. So instead of focusing on trying to become someone entirely new, let's talk about what really works. Being a better version of yourself. Why new year, new me doesn't work. When we pressure ourselves to become someone new, it sets us up for failure. We make these huge resolutions like hitting the gym every day, quitting every bad habit cold turkey, or taking on a brand new personality. But by the end of the first week, or let's be generous, the first month, we're usually overwhelmed, exhausted, and completely unmotivated. Why? Because it's impossible to become someone new overnight. Real meaningful growth doesn't happen all at once. And let's not forget, when we aim to be someone new, we're actually ignoring the good parts of who we already are. Focus on progress, not perfection. Instead of starting from scratch, why not start from where you are? Ask yourself, what are the little things I can work on this year to become better? Maybe it's being more patient with yourself or others. Maybe it's learning a new skill, managing your time better, or simply taking better care of yourself. Small, consistent progress adds up in ways you can't even imagine. It should be new year, better me instead of new me. You can't erase who you are, and you shouldn't want to. Everything you've experienced, your wins, your losses, your flaws, and your strengths makes you you. So instead of throwing that all away, use it as a foundation. Build on what's already there. The goal isn't to become someone entirely new, but to be a version of yourself that's just a little wiser, a little more self-aware, and maybe even a little braver. How I'm approaching this year. Personally, I've decided this year isn't about new me. I'm focusing on being better. For me, that looks like making small improvements in the areas that matter, taking more time for myself, being more intentional about how I spend my energy, and letting go of the things that don't serve me anymore. It's about showing up for myself, not meeting some impossible standard. How to start becoming a better you. Reflect on the last year. Take a moment to think about the highs and lows of the past year. What are you proud of? What areas could you use improvement? It's about learning from your experiences and building on them, not tearing yourself down. Set small, realistic intentions. Instead of setting huge, overwhelming goals, focus on small, actionable steps. For example, instead of lose 10 kg, say start eating more healthier for future me. Swap, run a marathon every single day for move my body once a week. Small shifts are easier to stick to and lead to lasting changes. Celebrate progress, even the small wins. Don't wait until the end of the year to feel proud. Celebrate every small step forward, whether it's drinking more water, starting a new habit, or simply showing up for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Growth isn't linear and nobody's perfect. You'll stumble, you'll make mistakes, and that's totally fine. The key is to forgive yourself, learn from it, and keep going. Instead of putting pressure on yourself to become a completely different person, let's focus on building a better version of who you already are. Consistency is the secret. Turn small bad habits into good ones, set meaningful life goals, work towards becoming a better you, not someone entirely new. Let me know in the comments what's one way you're planning to improve yourself this year. Here's to a year filled with growth, joy, and steady progress at your own pace. Happy New Year! Bye!